everyone, it's Bonnie Wilderson with Healthier Meals for Your Soul. We are starting 365 meals for 365 days. Tonight, hummus. Everybody asks about hummus. What is it? It's so good for you. I don't want to buy it. I think the latest excuse I heard this week was it's so expensive. Why do I have to eat it? Several reasons. Number one, legumes. It is one of the highest sources of protein. It's one of the easiest for our bodies to digest. You can have hummus if you are a vegan, if you are on a paleo diet, gluten-free, any of the source. You do not have to spend $3 or $4 for a package. You can actually make this at home. A can or two of chickpeas, garbanzo beans as they're also called, a little bit of lemon juice, some tahini, which you can find at Whole Foods. And I'll show you the ingredients that I bought. This will take maybe 5-6 minutes or so once we get all the ingredients put together, and then it'll be ready to eat. There is no cooking necessary. Eat it with carrots, apples. Sounds really crazy, but you should try it with pineapple. It is delicious. So let's get to cooking. Stop wasting your time here. As you can see, we have our garbanzo beans, which I got at H-E-B for about 84 cents. Something like that. They are organic, and if you look at the ingredients, it just says organic garbanzo beans, water, and sea salt. The fact that there's sea salt in here, they're already cooked. You don't need to add salt to your hummus. A little bit of lemon juice. I did get this over at Whole Foods, but you can pretty much get lemon juice anywhere, or take a couple of freshly squeezed lemons. The recipe that I'll be posting up is actually for 2 cans. It'll serve about 4 to 8 people. This right here serves about 2, maybe 3 individuals with carrots and cucumbers and all that kind of good stuff. I usually only make 1 can at a time because it makes so much. It's actually one of my favorite foods, so it will go very fast. When I mix this up, I make it in my bullet. As you can see, my handy dandy bullet. I use my bullet for everything. This gives me an option of putting a cover on it and not needing to transport it into another Tupperware or anything of the sort. So, you have your can of garbanzo beans drained, put into either a food processor, blender, or your handy dandy bullet. And one of my favorite tools in the kitchen is Pampered Chef garlic press. This garlic press is amazing. It will let you press out your garlic, but you don't need to peel it. So as you can see, unpeeled, ready to go garlic. And we are going to, and yes, the table is clean, by the way. Just put it right in there, pinch it out, and guess who forgot her knife? So since I don't have my knife, scrape it right along the top, pull this out, see what happens. Skin, just peel that skin off. Peel it right out from inside, and you're ready for the other one. Now, if you don't want to do that, you don't want to put your fingers in it, they do have a cool little tool that helps you with that. Push it through here and pops it right out. So 2 little baby garlic cloves for 1 can of chickpeas, garbanzo beans. I like garlic, so I usually use 2. If you're not a big garlic fan, throw, one of them in there. See how the flavor tastes to you. And then if you feel like you need it, throw another one in. Now, in terms of the lemon juice, that is garlicky. You are looking at about 2 tablespoons. The actual recipe calls for about 1/4 cup, but that's for your 2 cans. So, eyeballing it, I usually do it about like that. See how it kind of comes up? You can figure it out. It's almost like bartending. 2-finger rule. So we got your 2-finger roll. Now, this is sesame tahini. I have made hummus without this. It doesn't taste too different, but you can, the texture is different. without this in it. This is sesame seeds made into peanut butter, basically. So recipe calls for 1/4 cup of this for every 2 cans. We are going to put, we're going to put about a tablespoon in. Typically 2 to 4 tablespoons equals 1/4 cup. So we're going to put about a tablespoon or 2 in here. As you can see, the way that I cook, I eyeball everything, and you'll get used to it as well. Essentially, all I started doing was cutting the recipe in half. So, here we have tahini paste. This is how it looks when you first see it. As you can see, you don't need a lot in here. Paste, the true paste that you will find sometimes comes and it looks like peanut butter. So you'll need to put a little oil in this. Grab our tablespoon over here, just like so, and we are going to mix this up. See, peanut butter, just with sesame seeds. Oh, this is why I clean my table all the time. Making a mess, always, always, always. All right, people, so you've got about a tablespoon of that going in, using the side just to scrape it off. A little bit more, drizzle that. And then we're gonna take and first find a napkin for that. And then I have olive oil that I have infused with red peppers. And put into a wine bottle. I love this. You get a little bit of the red pepper flavor. As you can hear, when you go to open it, oxygen gets into it, so you've got some bubbling going on. You want to make sure it does not explode on you. But you get the flavor of the red pepper, so if you've ever tried red pepper hummus, this is basically what it will taste like without having to put the red peppers in it. So you need a little bit of oil. You're talking about maybe 1/4 cup to 1/8 cup. So once again, eyeball it. We went from 2 fingers to 4 fingers. We're gonna leave that right over there. Next step, blend and enjoy. So it's gonna get a little loud in here. I'll try and figure out how to mask that in the video once I get it online. All of the blending sounds. That took about 2 seconds. No, a little longer than that. About 2 minutes to blend up, just making sure we have the right consistency here. And here you go. Lovely, delicious hummus. It is. It's good. A little bit of lemony, a little garlic in there, lots of pepper and right wake up your mouth flavors. So now my snack for tomorrow is completely done. Hopefully you will enjoy the same. And just remember, we've got your sesame tahini right there. That was about, I think that was $3.69, but as you can see, there is a ton left. You really don't need to use a lot, so you can reuse it over and over again. If you can't find it, you don't want to, put the effort or the money out for it, you don't have to. It changes the texture, flavor just slightly, and you do get the benefit of sesame seeds, but totally up to you. And then organic garbanzo beans. H-E-B has started to carry the Central Market line of organics, and it's just fabulous because it's budget conscious. Like I said, this can was 84 cents. The non-organic version was 89 cents. So for those of you saying that you can't eat organically because it's too expensive, not so much anymore. And then here is your oil with pepper. And all I did for this oil is I took one of my wine bottles, filled it up with olive oil, and then filled it up with some leftover peppers, red and orange and yellow. And then here is your lemon juice, plain old lemon juice. So enjoy your lovely hummus. I know I will. And welcome to Healthy Meals.